is it? I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, my tailor jacket. This is the toile from my final fitting. I had to add a little bit into the back raglan seam because it was pulling across the model's back. So with the final amendments from the final toile fitting, I toiled up this final toile in a cheap Melton. I inserted side seam pockets and the front pocket was already on the last toile. I was going to do that but I never got to finish this toile. I am fully lining it and I redid my facings digitally. This is the back where you can see it's got the grown on belt piece. On my last toile I had button poppers. I hadn't had the chance to put these on this toile yet, but I was going to put button poppers on the belt and on the actual body of the garment so that it could clip down without the belt piece being attached. I was making this out of a brown cocoa Hainsworth Melton, lining it with a viscose rayon, and had this 3D printed badge made what's got the title of the collection on it as well. I was finishing the belt with this silver trigger hook as well. I developed this silhouette from the second fitting. The idea was meant to be that it looked like there was two pairs of trousers, like a trackie underneath a trouser. But since coming home and developing the collection more, I've decided to scrap this completely, and instead I've paired the tailor jacket with a pair of elastic waist shorts. I've done a detailed CAD in my development and it shows the shorts that have a double waistband, so kind of using like the same kind of inspiration where it's like one garment underneath another. In my collection I've designed the shorts to be the camo fabric with the creased poly underneath to look like boxers. This is a pretty much finished toile of the long sleeve shirt. I'm really happy with the silhouette. The only thing it needs is some buttons on there. It's got a big powerful collar following on from the same inspiration that I used for the tailor jacket, and it's got a 3cm button stand so it sits quite high on the neck. I shaped the hem, split it at the side seam and stepped it towards the back. Then I put some fullness into the back to give some drape when the wearer wears it. This I originally planned to make out of a colour like nylon in like a colour block way, but I scrapped this and now I'm making it out of the crease poly. I finished the cuffs off with gauntlets. This was ready to go. The shirt had a double yoke and I planned to finish off the inside seams by French seaming. I did get some sublimation print and embroidery samples done for this shirt, which I plan to use when I was thinking it was a colour block shirt, but now that it's crease poly they're no longer relevant, but I have used them in other places in the collection. These flare trousers were to go in the same outfit as the long sleeve shirt. This is the first toile that I did. I was super happy with the shape, so I didn't need to change any of the patterns for the shape. All I needed to add was a waistband, side seam pockets and make the fly. It's got a soft kick flare and big turn-ups at the trouser bottom. I plan to blind hem this to finish it off, and I plan to make these in a black seersucker fabric, but since the fabric's quite see-through I was going to half line this trouser. For the final outfit I was doing this leather trouser. I fully finished this toile, finished the patterns, got it lined, but unfortunately because uni was closing I didn't give this in to the sample machinists after getting my patterns checked because no one had the fan stitch machine, and I didn't want to compromise that, seeing as it was like the main feature of the collection. I was lining this with viscose rayon, and I had put on the back a little embroidery tab underneath the back pocket, which I had done from Lynn's. Finally, to go with the leather trouser, I developed this short sleeve shirt from the long sleeve shirt pattern. I made it shorter and obviously cropped the sleeves off and made them boxier. It needed a facing and I needed to develop the collar slightly so that it worked as a convertible collar shirt rather than one with a button stand. As with the long sleeve, I would French seam this on the inside, and I was going to make this out of the checkered print iCat cotton. To go on top of this was my Joe knitwear that I've not received, which was a card, a zip-through vest and a polo for the whole collection.